Hi, I'm Jenny Boyce with CreateYourLife.coach. Today I'd like to share with you 4 steps in turning your ideas into reality. If you're a creative person, you know that you have a constant stream of ideas. However, it can be tricky actually picking an idea and sticking with it long enough to implement the idea. So this is what I do. This is something that I see time and time again in my business. Is I get to work with the most amazing people. People come to me with great ideas. However, they're not making any money because no one can see the ideas. They still exist in the non-physical world. So they have these amazing offerings, but no one can see that. No one can see what they have to offer. So that's what I do, is I help people take their ideas and actually implement them into money-making programs that now I can actually see what it is that this person has to offer. I have laid out a path so that a person knows step by step what they're going to be doing when they're working with me. They know what they're going to get out of it. And this is where the money's at, is actually bringing your ideas into reality. So, if you have a lot of ideas floating around, step 1, write down all of your ideas. You know, if your head's swimming with ideas, it can just be overwhelming. So sit down and write out all of your ideas. I have a notebook that I keep all of my ideas in. This keeps the ideas out of my head onto paper, which gives me a lot more clarity and space for new ideas to come, but also so that I can start taking action steps into creating those other ideas. Step 2, organize your ideas. This is something that I show my clients how to create a mind map. You know, list out different ideas, program ideas that you have, book ideas, you know, classes, videos. You know, write all of that information out. Organize your information so that it comes from your head until you have it organized on a piece of paper. Okay, now step 3 is to prioritize your ideas. Once you have these ideas written on paper, you can start seeing how they all fit together. You know, you'll start seeing, because that's another thing, when you have so many ideas, it feels overwhelming. Okay, so but when you start writing them out, then you can start making action steps in order to implement your ideas. Plus, you can start seeing how they all fit together. So this is just an example. Say you list out some ideas for programs that you want to teach. Okay, now, you know, as you implement these programs, now you have some information for a book. You can write a whole book off of a program that you've designed and developed and actually implemented. So that could turn into a book. You know, you can create classes based on the same content that you have for your programs. And the list goes on. But the thing is, when you start itemizing and listing out your ideas, you can start seeing an overall picture of how they fit together. And so the implementation doesn't seem ginormous or some unattainable task. It's something that concrete that you can actually do. And that's another thing. Pick an idea and get started. You know, that's somewhere that I see people get stuck a lot, is they have so many ideas and they don't know which one to start with. Like I said, prioritize your ideas and you'll start seeing a natural progression of which idea makes the most sense to start on. Start there. If you don't know, if it's not clear, just pick one and get started, because once you do, you'll get into that flow and you know, you'll start being guided in the right direction. You'll know what the next idea is to implement next. What idea next? You'll start seeing a path will open up for you to follow. But go ahead and get started. Don't keep waiting. When you have ideas accumulate like that, it gets overwhelming. It can get depressing. You start losing faith in yourself. So again, write all of your ideas out. Organize your ideas on paper. Prioritize your ideas so that you have a step-by-step action items to pursue, and then just pick one and get started. So I hope this information helps. If you would like help implementing your ideas, I would love to work with you. I would love to see you start getting your information out into the world. The world needs your specific contribution. You know, call me. I would love to work with you. You can find me at www.createyourlife.coach, and you can also sign up for my Facebook group, Create Your Thriving Soul Biz, and I will talk to you soon. Blessings.